So the next part of basics of probability is frequencies, counts, and proportions. How do we keep track of things when we're talking about probability? That didn't work. There we go. So one of the most important things that we have to do is to keep track of how many times different types of outcomes occur. Talked about outcomes before in the last video. When we're interested in the absolute number of times outcomes have occurred, we call those frequencies or counts. So the number of wins or losses for a team, number of eggs in a nest, number of slides in a presentation, those are going to be counts or frequencies. So you could say how many slides with graphics versus not graphics. You could say 8 slides with graphics and 2 slides without. Those would be frequencies. Talk about relative numbers, we call them proportions or percentages. So a proportion of votes, a percentage of points. If we said, so before when we said there were 2 slides with no pictures and 8 slides with pictures, that only lets us compare to 10 slide presentations. But if we said 20% text, 80% figures, then we can compare it to slides with any number of slides. We could just compare it to presentations with any number of slides, but no rehearsing, obviously. So if we talk about grades, we've had grade distribution like this, where there are 22 A's, 39 B's, 29 C's, 8 D's, and 2 F's for a total of 100. So both the counts and the frequencies are the same. So counts and frequencies are basically the same thing, and proportions are out of 100. So in this case, since the denominator is 100, the numbers aren't changing either. I did that on purpose, hopefully to emphasize the commonalities. And percentages are similar to that, only instead of out of 1, it's out of 100. So the total is 1 for proportions, is 100 for percentages, and it can be whatever the count is of all the things you're looking at with counts and frequencies. So we would talk about these things with bar charts. So again, here's frequency count, how many times you observe each specific outcome, and so those look exactly the same, except I colored them differently. So hopefully you're rolling your eyes, but like, dude, I know this. But if you didn't, that's cool too. Now you do. And proportions of percentages mean almost the same thing. So they're relative, so that you compare across different sample sizes. So there's different data sets of different sizes. So these all add up to 1, these all add up to 100, but the shape's the same for all 4.